welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for another reading. Today we're going to be doing a reading about what's your next success, what's your next like jackpot moment, So we have three piles as always. We have pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello, my beautiful pile number one. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be a reading on what's your next big success, what's your next kind of like jackpot moment. So you guys chose this card right here which says vibration, and immediately the energy that I'm picking up here is that you're kind of like realizing your true potential. You're discovering a very like you're discovering secret talent of yours, right? Or you're kind of I'm hearing self awakening. There is a lot about realization of your potential here that I'm picking up with your pile, but definitely something within here is what I'm getting is that there is a big thing happening within you, right? With your vibration. A lot of you could be also raising your vibration and attracting a lot of beautiful things that way, right? So that's kind of the first energy here that I'm picking up with your pile. But let's take a look at your tarot cards and see more about this next big success of yours. Okay, so for your next card, you guys have the Ten of Wands. You have the Page of Swords. Wow, so immediately here I always associate the Page of Swords with kind of like picking up a new talent, picking up a new hobby, or trying something new, discovering something new, kind of being a beginner. And especially after the Ten of Wands, I'm getting like the energy of like you letting go of something, or you giving up on something that you kind of like gave your all to start something new, right? That's kind of the thing that I'm picking up here, but I want to take a look at all of your cards to see. So we also have the Three of Wands. Yeah, a lot of you are definitely picking up something new, starting something new. We also have the Ace of Cups. And for your last card, you have the Ten of Swords. Wow, okay. So definitely here, this is like it's such a clear message. Let me just align the cards. Wow, okay, so I'm definitely picking up that a lot of you here have gone either were on the verge of like uh, giving up on something, or you feel very defeated, right? You feel like you kind of like gave your all to something, but you weren't really seeing much progress, and you always try to remain positive. You always try to like look at the situation from the best perspective possible. But there is an energy of this this kind of energy is definitely ending for you, because I feel like you are looking forward to the future with kind of a fresh approach, with a new approach. A lot of you are like trying new things, or you just want to pick up something new, or try something new, start something new. I don't want to say that you might be like giving up on something, but it's just the energy that you might be like finished with something, finished with a cycle, finished with a project or something, and you want to start working on something new. You want to try something new. And I mentioned at the beginning that a lot of you might be discovering a secret talent, or kind of like realizing your true potential. And this is definitely going to be the move in the right direction for you, because we have here the Ace of Cups, which always resembles like overflowing fulfillment, right? Overflowing with happiness. So I see a lot of you working also on yourself. There's just I'm getting a big moment of you realizing what you're meant to do, what your true potential is, what your talent is, okay? And this is gonna come after a long period of defeat, of feeling a little bit hopeless, and like you have tried everything. It's kind of like, the 10, it represents the end of a cycle, and you're kind of like, I'm picking up your energy. It's kind of like, okay, I've tried everything, I gave it my all, maybe it's time to try something new. Or maybe not necessarily like completely give up on something, but take a fresh approach at it. Maybe take a step back and kind of like um, get freshly inspired here is what I'm picking up as well. But a lot of you, I feel like, are also going through a spiritual awakening, and this is gonna be make a big shift in your life, because I do see with this like vibration card, a lot of you are kind of like raising your vibration, and I feel like that's gonna attract a lot of new things in your life. But especially here with the Page of Swords, I really see you taking a fresh approach on something, or trying something new and discovering something new, right? And Three of Wands, it's kind of like a visionary, it's planning, right? So I see a lot of you making new plans, or uh wanting to do something new and kind of like do something fresh. That's kind of the main energy here that I'm picking up with your pile. For your next card, you guys have Seek Beauty here with a number 44, so that could be significant. And we also have the number 14 here. And you also have Be Your Best Self Always. Wow. So yeah, definitely your pile is a lot about self-development and discovering kind of like your true potential, your true talents. I feel like your next big success, your next kind of jackpot moment is gonna really realize what within you can bring you a lot of success, can bring you that big goal of yours that you guys have. I feel like it's finding out the way to do it. And a lot of you are with this like Seek Beauty card. I feel like a lot of you are on the journey of self-discovery and seeking what's truly going to make you happy, what's truly going to bring you fulfillment and success in your lifetime, right? And here with this Be Your Best Self Always, as I said, I really feel like you guys are discovering here something about yourself, something major about yourself that's going to bring lots and lots of success here. Okay, let's take a look at your other cards now. So for your next card, you have a wake up call. Okay, yeah, as I said, there's gonna be, I am picking up kind of like a tower moment here where some things just like need to either be let go of, or maybe even fall apart in order to be rebuilt in a better way. Okay, that's also an energy here that I'm picking up. And for your next card, you have Mountain here with Strength. So I am kind of picking up that a lot of you are like really maybe going through a moment where you feel like you need the extra support, the extra strength or help from other people. I was picking up kind of like a, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of you might be feeling a little bit helpless here because you have tried everything and it's kind of the energy that you gave it your all, but what's next? Okay. And I really feel like you are about to discover a major thing about yourself, a major talent about yourself that's gonna kind of like bring that motivation back or spark like a new fire within you, right? Especially with the Page of Swords, I feel like a lot of you will be kind of like a beginner at something, um, and be kind of in the planning stage, the beginning stage of doing something new or trying out a fresh approach at something. And it's going to really lead you to a lot of success and fulfillment here, okay? A lot of you are really going through kind of like a self awakening, spiritual awakening. Journey type energy, okay? That's also a lot that I'm picking up, but there's definitely kind of like a wake up call, like a realization that okay, I need to do something different here, because what I'm doing right now might not be necessarily working, so I need to have a fresh approach of something, okay? Definitely there is that moment where everything clicks, like okay, maybe I should try something new, or I should do something new, okay? That's kind of an energy that I'm picking up here with you. For your next card, you guys have Empowerment. Definitely a lot in your pile about realizing your true potential, realizing your power, right? And you also have Dreams, okay? So I feel like you're gonna discover, as I mentioned like a million times, I feel like a lot of you are discovering your true dreams, right? Maybe a lot of you have been chasing something that wasn't really fulfilling, but you kind of convinced yourself that it is, right? That's also an energy here that I'm picking up. But you're about to have like that wake up call. You know, for some of you, it doesn't really necessarily have to be like defeat where nothing is working. It can also be like a realization that, okay, I'm doing really well, but I might not be the happiest that I am. So you might be like very tired, very drained, and you might have that wake up call moment where it's like, what I'm working towards is not really my dream, right? And you're about to go on a journey of discovering your true dream, your true potential, your uh, really like a big talent of yours that you guys have. That's kind of like a life purpose, right? That's the main energy here that I'm picking up with your pile. And for your last card, you guys have this flower right here, which I do not know how to pronounce, but it says prosperity and compassion. Prosperity depends more on wanting what you have than on having what you want. So, again, it's like this energy here of you. Maybe this is like what I was picking up when I was saying, like, you might have something stable already, but you kind of come to a realization that this is not something that I can do forever or something that I want to do forever. It's also a lot of you might be feeling a little bit like, I need to get out of here. I need to go chase my dreams. I need to make my dreams happen because what I'm working towards right now might not bring me the happiness that I want, right? So I really feel like a lot of you are kind of going on a journey of self discovery and discovering a lot about yourself. And a major um, you're gonna make like a major discovery here, a major like discovery of a talent or of a dream that will kind of bring you that happiness and stability that you're kind of here seeking, right? And with empowerment and be your best self, you're definitely, especially with vibration and strength, I feel like a lot of you are becoming a lot stronger, a lot more confident, because you are discovering who you truly want to be, and that comes with a lot of confidence, a lot of like empowerment, right? So I see you feeling a lot more confident in the future because you're starting to work on something that makes you passionate on like what's your true potential, okay? So if you're feeling a little bit defeated right now or a little bit tired, you're definitely gonna go through like a wake up call moment where it's like, okay, I need to do something else or take a fresh approach of something, okay? So that's what I have for your reading today. I hope this resonated with you. If it didn't, please leave a like and a comment, and I hope to see you guys in my next reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be a reading on what's your next kind of like jackpot, next big success moment here. So you guys chose this card right here, which says respect. I hope that you can see it well. But I'm getting the energy that I'm getting here with your pile is that a lot of you are about to receive major recognition in your life about something. When I was like meditating on your pile, I kind of got the image of, like after a concert when or just like after a performance where the people are finished performing, they get a lot of like flowers thrown on them or like a lot of toys. And that's kind of the image that I got here with you, is that like I'm also getting that like you might receive a lot of flowers or a lot of gifts as a way of people congratulating you on something, okay, on a big achievement here. I see that a lot of you will be celebrating some kind of big recognition moment, some kind of like big moment of yours here, but there's definitely a lot of celebration and kind of like a victory energy and a lot of people congratulating you on that. But I'm definitely seeing like that kind of like moment of you like receiving flowers and gifts as a way of people like congratulating you, okay? So that's kind of the first energy here that I'm getting. Let's take a look at your tarot cards and see more about your next like big success. So you guys have here the Page of Wands. You also have, wow, you guys have the Nine of Pentacles, which really resembles to me this like respect card right here. I will get into it, just let me pull out all the cards. We also have the Four of Wands. You have the Four of Pentacles. And for your last tarot card, you guys have the Knight of Wands. Wow. So immediately, okay, I'm getting here is that there is some kind of um, public recognition or public success here with you, where it's like the energy that your success will be shown to other people as well. It won't be something like a success that you achieve and you kind of keep to yourself. I feel like other people will also be able to see your success here. And with the Nine of Pentacles, um it's definitely kind of like a spotlight energy. It's an energy of you looking very beautiful. I am seeing here a person wearing very expensive clothes and just being here in the spotlight, especially with the Page of Wands. This is definitely kind of like a public recognition moment, or just a moment where also other people see your success and they're congratulating you on the success. But this thing will bring major stability in your life here, because you guys have the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands represents a very stable home, right? A really stable life where you feel just like a point where your life feels very stable. And especially with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like you guys will feel both financially stable and just stable in your life in general. In your home, you will be having a good home life here, is what I'm hearing. And with the Knight of Wands, this is definitely either happening very fast, or there is like that fiery energy. And also this card is reminding me of the Six of Wands, which is, the card of like public recognition, of other people praising you, and you being very victorious, right? So there's a huge energy of you kind of being here in the spotlight and people congratulating you. And this can be in many ways. It can be literal, like literal. I'm sorry, that word is kind of hard for me to say, but it could be just like public recognition. Maybe some of you are dancers, performers, or something in that kind of sense. You might have a social media following, or I'm also seeing kind of like a graduation moment of, when people are graduating and they're throwing their hats and there's a bunch of flowers and everybody's congratulating you. Or you might be getting promoted, but you're definitely earning a lot of respect from other people. I feel like you're gonna prove yourself to a lot of people, and a lot of people will see you as very successful, very victorious. The Nine of Pentacles is a very successful person. It's a very financially successful person, but also in life in general, they have a lot of luxury and they're very independent. So that's kind of the energy here that I'm picking up with you, is that in the eyes of others, your success will be also seen by other people, and they will see you as very successful, somebody who they will respect, they will have major respect for, because I really see you guys making here a major having a major success moment for sure. Okay, let's take a look at your other cards. Wow, you also have illumination. So there is definitely kind of a spotlight moment here that I'm picking up. And you also have gratitude and appreciation. Okay, a lot of you are gonna feel very grateful. You are gonna feel major gratitude here for the universe, for the world, for whoever you believe in, right? Whoever you pray to, you're gonna feel major kind of like gratitude and appreciation, that because you are receiving so much stability, right? Especially with the Four of Wands and Four of Pentacles, you're gonna feel so stable, and you're gonna feel like so grateful, and like things have really and truly worked out like in your biggest favors here. But you're definitely receiving a huge public victory, public recognition, where you're also very successful in the eyes of other people. And you guys are gonna feel extremely grateful for this, okay? You're gonna feel like the world has your back. That's kind of the moment, like you're conquering the world. Wow, there is a major victory here. And I feel like a lot of this is coming after a lot of trial and error, after a long period of you trying to make this happen, okay? But you're definitely coming up top, okay? For your next card, wow, we have Waterfall with Effortless, okay? And you also have, wow, you guys, you have a Rebirth. Beautiful. I love seeing this card. And let me tell you, like many years ago when I watched like a tarot reading or something on YouTube, And this card came up, it came out for me, and I always remember this reading because after that reading there was a major rebirth in my life, right? And I feel like that's what's happening here for you. It's kind of gonna come, like, I feel like a lot of you have manifested this, right? But it's gonna come in a very effortless and very natural way where you have already kind of done all the work, and now it's just gonna start happening because I see that a lot of you have really put a lot of focus into this. So now it's just like about the things playing out, right? And there's gonna be a big rebirth moment here with you where maybe a lot of people won't be able to even like recognize you, or it's kind of just a moment of a new identity of you um shifting your life, right? there's there might be, it's definitely a rebirth because we have the Four Wands and Four of Pentacles, and I'm getting that it's kind of like you're getting a new environment, right? You're living in a new environment. Your finances are better, your life is better, your life is more stable, you're being very much like appreciated, you're shining really bright, and you're very respected by your community, or by the people in your life, or by the world in general. There's a lot of like energy of like the light being shown on you, right? And a lot of this is going to feel very effortless because I feel like a lot of you have already done the work, and now it's just like about it happening and about it like coming to your life, right? But there is a big and major rebirth here happening for you. And I feel like this is happening really fast for you because we have the Knight of Wands here. It's just like right around the corner, right? Wow, really beautiful energy. Okay, for your next card, you guys have family. Wow, especially with the Four of Wands. That's very interesting, okay? Because the Four of Wands, as I said, represents a very stable life, a very stable home life. So I feel like a lot of you will be, okay, let me just take a look at your other card. Okay, yeah, you have clarity here. So I feel like a lot of you will gain a lot of respect from your family, or you will prove something to your family. That's the energy that I'm getting, is that in the eyes of your family, you guys will be very successful. And it's also like that image that I got of like a graduation, you know, when the child of the family graduates and the parents are so proud. That's also an energy that I'm getting here, that you, there is something that your parents or just like people who are close to you will be congratulating you on, maybe giving you gifts and flowers, but it's like a major moment here for you where also other people are congratulating you, right? And especially here with clarity and waterfall, a lot of like everything will make sense here is what I'm hearing. Like all of the past confusion and trial and errors that I mentioned before, everything is gonna make like so, make sense, right? Because you're going through a rebirth moment and you're kind of realizing why things had to happen the way they did. That's also here an energy that I'm picking up with you. And for your last card, you guys have here victory, wow, and conquest. uh, he who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself um, is mightier still. I hope that's how you say it. Okay, so I'm getting here, the energy is that a lot of you have worked so much on yourself, okay? I am getting like a energy where you might have just like shut out everyone from your life and you just worked here on yourself, and that's all about to show right now, because I did say that there's major success coming for you and it's gonna come effortlessly now, but it's because you already did all the hard work. So now it's just about it showing up, about it happening, and you're truly gonna feel like you're on top, and you're gonna feel so grateful and so appreciative of the life that you have, of the stability that you guys have, of yourself, right? There's a just a major moment of you really shining in the eyes of other people, but also you're noticing the success for yourself, right? So beautiful energy here for you, pile number two. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it didn't, please leave a like and a comment, and I hope to see you guys in my next reading. Bye guys. Hello, my beautiful pile number three. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be a reading on what's your next big success, what's your next kind of like jackpot moment. So, you guys chose this card right here, which says control. And the energy that I was picking up here is that a lot of you are going to feel like you are in control of your life. It's kind of the energy when you like make plans and everything goes according to plan, or everything works out in the best way possible, and whatever you put your mind to, like you can achieve. That's here the energy that I'm getting with your pile, is that you're going to feel major control in your life, okay? And for some of you, you might be letting go of control of your life, and things might be just flowing very naturally and coming to you very naturally, very effortlessly, because you kind of let go of that control in your life. You know, it really depends here, but there's definitely something about control within your life. So let's take a look at your other cards and see more about this. So, okay, so you guys have the King of Swords. Really interesting, especially because we have control, and I feel like the King of Swords is somebody who is definitely very logical, you know, likes to plan, likes to go according to plan, likes to be in control. So we also have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, you guys also have the Two of Swords. You have the Ace of Wands, and for your last tarot card, you guys have, wow, the Wheel of Fortune. So, okay, here I'm definitely getting the energy of things actually going according to things working in your favor, or things going according to your plan. So I feel like that's gonna be a major energy here for you, especially because we have the King of Swords. I feel like a lot of you are kind of like perfectionist. You're really logical. You really like to plan things out, and maybe not be such a risk taker. Okay, so a lot of you, I feel like like to go according to the plan and stick to your plan, right? And I see things working according to your plan, right? I see things going the way that you guys are imagining, the way that you guys want them to go. Especially here with the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like there is an energy of like you also being very patient. Another thing that I'm picking up here with you is you finding a solution to a problem that's gonna make you feel like you guys are in control. Okay, so if a lot of you have been kind of like brainstorming or really focused on figuring out something in your life, something that you have been kind of stuck on, and maybe I feel like a lot of you have kind of achieved some kind of success in your life, or you already are kind of like seeing some progress, you're seeing some results, but you might have felt a little bit stuck here on something, on a problem, or just not knowing what like your next step should be. And I feel like a lot of you have been very focused, very like in the energy of like brainstorming about how to figure out, because the Two of Swords kind of speaks about confusion, right? But we have here the Ace of Wands, which the Ace of Wands to me represents like a brilliant idea. So you're definitely conquering this confusion with a brilliant idea, with a brilliant solution. And especially with the King of Swords, you know, they are very logical, they're very a perfectionist, as I mentioned, so it's definitely going to be a good thing, right? Especially with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like a lot of things will kind of if things kind of stopped for a second because you guys came across like an obstacle, you guys came across like a bit of a stagnant moment here, not knowing your next step, then I'm getting like the wheel is about to start turning again, and you guys are about to feel like you're in control again. Okay, so I feel like your next big success, like the jackpot moment for you, it's going to be a really brilliant, genius idea. I always associate the Ace of Wands with the very creative idea, very genius idea, okay? And especially followed by the Two of Swords, I feel like you're definitely finding kind of like a solution to a problem that's gonna make you feel like you're in control again, and like things are moving again, right? So for your next card, you guys have laughter, okay? Wow, and you also have assurance, okay? So this is just your assurance that things are gonna start moving again, that you're gonna be laughing again, and uh, I feel like the problem is not as serious as you guys may think it is here, because I see that some of you are feeling a little bit confused or stuck on a problem, on finding a solution about something. But you just need to feel assured that you can figure this out, right, and come up with an answer. This is just kind of like a reassurance, a confirmation reading for you guys that everything will be okay, that you will laugh again, that you won't have to worry so much. Because I see that some of you are kind of worried a little bit, but it's nothing major here that I'm picking up, because I do feel like you guys are really smart. Your brain is like very, it works really well. Okay, that's, I don't know how to say it, like that's kind of the energy here that I'm picking up. So you will be able to find an answer here in no time. Okay, for your next card, we have Winter Solstice with reflection. So definitely a lot of you are thinking, are reflecting, are coming up with solutions here, okay? And we also have Shaman with Ancient Healing Wisdom. But you guys are really smart, okay? A lot of you have really a lot of wisdom, a lot of experience here, is what I'm picking up. And you definitely have the right kind of like mindset or the right knowledge to figure things out. So it's nothing that I would be too concerned about here, is what I'm getting, because I feel like a lot of you are just like very focused. You're really smart. You have a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom, and just feel assured in yourself and take this reading as an assurance that everything will work out, because I do see that a lot of you are going kind of, you're thinking about something and you're reflecting on something, and you might be kind of just a little bit in the moment where things have stopped a little bit, okay? But just to give you assurance that things are gonna start moving again, and you're gonna be in control again, because you will get this genius idea, okay? So that's kind of the main energy here with your pile. For your next card, you guys have reconciliation, okay? And you also have happiness. Wow, we have happiness and laughter. Okay, a lot of you here might be reconciling with a person, or you might be inspired by a person, okay? But this reconciliation, I can also see this as you and your higher self coming together, okay? I always see this as a kind of like a reconciliation within, of like finally finding the answer and being like, aha, okay, I know how I'm gonna do this now, right? But if you guys are feeling a little bit I'm just majorly feeling that some of you feel just a little bit worried. It's nothing too major, and just maybe like a little bit confused, okay? That's all. But definitely that's gonna change. This is just like a reassurance for you guys, and we have laughter and happiness here. I don't really see that there's much for you to necessarily worry about, okay? And for your last card, you guys have Destiny. It's not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. So again, there's that energy of you being in control of your life, you feeling like you're in control, you feeling like your plans are working, and like, you know, the destiny is within ourselves. So you're coming up with that solution, and then you're moving towards it, right? There's an energy of you feeling like you're in control of your life, like things are going according to your plan, like you have, like you're on top of things, like you have figured things out, right? Because I see that you guys are really smart, you're really you hold a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. You guys have a lot of experience, right? So I'm sure that everything is going to work out perfectly for you, and you will feel in control of your life again. It's just that a little moment of stagnation, a little moment of confusion, but we do have the Ace of Wands. So again, as I said, genius idea. You guys are just kind of like reflecting and thinking of things, but things are going to start moving again. Things are going to start working according to your plan here, as well. So beautiful energy, pile number 3. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it didn't, please leave a like and a comment, and I hope to see you guys in my next reading. Bye guys.